Shioban, what's up?
Some nicknames for Shioban. We have
Shivonstrosity,
Kaboom, Lil G Soy,
Dr. Brew,
Soybeans, beans for short.
I like to call her Show. It's easy when I call out to her, I'd be like, "Yo, Show!"
Shioban. Like, honestly, why is your name spelled like that, Shioban? Just kidding, it's Gaelic, I know.
Just so we could throw in a $sign with the eyes. Lil G Soy, that's the best nickname we got.
Can I give you my best Shioban action?
Give me 1 second. Whoa, I mean, whoa. Whoa.
This way? Alright, this way, you ready? Wait, are we doing that? Are we just doing it?
Shioban, over here, Shioban, look, Shioban, I want to touch it, Shioban, love me, Shioban, love me, over here.
This is my Shioban face. When she's like, and like, what? And she just really like pulls her face and really I'm not doing it right, but like the confused like one eyebrow, like I'm telling a story right now, right?
she's just always doing some hand motions and saying y'all.
Oh, hey y'all, what's up? Yo, I'm Shioban, y'all.
I'll make you cry. I'll make you cry.
What? In your face?
To explode like they're on fire. Yeah. Like, ooh, gotta keep them away from my body.
I just love it.
Oh my god.
No way I'm gonna do that.
Front, that pony. Back, that pony. Side, that pony. This is what she told me.
So, okay, today we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go there, and then see you all later.
My first memory, Shioban, of you.
Is definitely when she greeted us at the first floor of the building in DC. And I remember like walking in and she immediately knew my name. I was like, "Oh, Mindy!" and gives me this big hug, and I was like really surprised, almost because she's shorter than I imagined.
I was like, wow,
3 feet.
she's like significantly shorter than I thought she was.
Okay, I thought you were gonna be a lot bigger, but weren't.
First hostel in DC, the Quaker House, and we were playing that game, When the Great Wind Blows. And Shioban just got up in the middle and was like, "The great wind blows when you're doing the Egyptian." And she was just like so, like had no boundaries, and it was just so relaxed and carefree. And I was like, oh, she's gonna be awesome. Like, I'm so excited. Like, and it was the awkward, nervous tension, but she just got up and like broke it.
We were doing some sort of circle game to break the ice, and she was like bouncing around and running around, and like had all this energy.
Bebopping around the middle of the circle, like hyperactively twitching and snapping and wiggling and karate chopping.
Has so much energy and it's just so a ball of awesomeness. And I'm like, who is this crazy lady? And it's Shioban.
We were in the Washington Seminar Center and we were about to eat one of the team dinners, and Shioban kind of just calls us all over. And we're all in a circle around her, and she just like says how like great the group is, and like starts to tear up in her Shioban way, and like her voice changes, and I start to tear up too because she's so cute.
There's company and everyone was like being really open and funny and beautiful, and it was like this thing that Shioban had created with all of us, of like feeling really connected to each other and connected to Shioban, and it was like this really special, beautiful start to the trip.
I think when we were at the museum in the big park in Brazil, because I hadn't had that many interactions with her before, and if I did, they were all like very lighthearted. But I think there was just a moment there, and I felt like she was really trying to understand like where I was coming from, and I felt like I could see so much in her just from like hearing what she had to say about all the things she was seeing there. And I just realized there were just so many layers to Shioban then, and that it was just so beautiful that she could embody all of those at once.
Favorite memory? Bus ride to Tuvarava. Shioban and I were both sick. We were pretty sick, and we like sat in the front of the bus, complaining about our sickness actually, and we like, you know, shared life stories. We like shared some of our favorite music, and we had like some nice conversations and some good music listening. So that was definitely a good time.
One of my favorite memories of Shioban was when we were in Utubarava and we did some interpretive dancing together, and that's when I knew that, you know, when I found my dancing buddy.
Utubarava, we were it was at the last party, and I remember she was chilling with all the guys first, and she goes out, go dancing, comes back. And I remember I went in to dance, and I really didn't want to dance. I looked, and I was so intimidated because I saw her and Ariel just going crazy. And she walked back and was like, Shioban, I had no idea you could dance. Like, you were dancing out there like a crazy person. And she looks at me and she goes, you don't know, now you know. I thought that was so funny. So I always think that when I think of her too. And you know, now we know both that she's a great dancer, and she's also someone I hope will be a good friend for a long time.
Shioban, I'll never forget the time you stood us up in Ubatuba for dinner plans. I won't let you live it down.
The time where in Vietnam I was a little sick and I refused to go to the doctor, but she ratted me out for it, and she was right in the end. But
at 3 a.m. I had just jumped out of a moving taxi, and I was like, who am I supposed to call? I was like, Mama Shioban. She can solve everything. And I was like, Shioban, I got in a taxi with a stranger after being drunk. Basically, like everything that IHP told us not to do happened. And she was, I felt so bad, but she was so cool about it. She was like, what? It's like 3 a.m., but don't worry, I'll take care of you. And so it was just amazing. I think it's just all about the trust that I had in her, that I could just be able to call her at any moment for any reason, that I always knew that she would be there, because that would always help us out.
Yeah, so we were hiking up in the mountains next to Lochsbu, and I was just enjoying the wilderness and sharing my love with the world by singing a song. I was saying, start spreading the news, and on. People were really enjoying it. Like people were giving me like, do more, and then from behind me I hear, Mike, you're not the only one in the fucking forest. And it was Shioban.
I remember one day we all got to the wildlife college in South Africa, and we'd only been away from her for like a weekend or something, and she hugged every single one of us and like came up to all of us and made sure she gave us all hugs. It's just really obvious how much she cares about us. My favorite thing about Shioban is that she's not afraid to cry, because like I feel like as a woman sometimes you're like, or me at least, I'm just kind of like, oh, I feel like I have to be like tough and hold it all inside, but I love that she's just like a strong woman and she like will cry, and it's just so beautiful.
I really admire her a lot for that, for her excitement and her ability to be so herself immediately, like, and give us that feeling too. She makes me want to feel comfortable in front of everybody. It's really great.
So just, you know, love life and be adventurous and go for it, and know and trust that everything's gonna be okay.
I'm not much of a crier, so I already knew she was amazing, but I guess the first time we made one of the Team USA or Brazil meals, at the end of the night she gave a speech and started crying, and I knew I was already tearing up by like day 10. This was a truly magical group, and she was just one of a kind.
I love how Shioban always has the right words, and I just feel like whatever she says, she makes me feel like I can do anything and I can accomplish anything. She's just that inspirational.
Also, really, I think that I used to think that like being professional and like on top of things and like very efficient couldn't be like melded so well with like such a fun and creative and like high energy personality, and it's been really wonderful to have her as a role model.
This ability to find gold in every soul. an amalgamation of the most amazing, beautiful, crazy, fun, funny, awesome things a person could be.
Nice earrings. Good earrings every day. Fan of the earrings.
I think I appreciate that she likes talking about two of my favorite things, one of which is feelings, and the second of which is bowel movements.
Learned that it's endearing rather than obnoxious to like tell about all your feelings.
It's healthy to cry.
She knows how to make the most out of every single experience, and she knows how to do everything to live life to the fullest, and that definitely is something that I'll take back with me.
And I feel like there's this genuine caring nature about her that makes her seek people out and form really special bonds with so many people. I think that's really incredible, and it inspires me to like make connections.
Ooh, that's difficult.
I learned that she's my real mommy.
Beautiful.
Chutzpah.
Eccentric. Delicious.
Powerful. Lovable, but also emotional. That's 2 words.
How about 3 words? The 3 words that come to mind are tiny but powerful.
Spunky.
I think Shioban should be an adjective for like being amazing and awesome. Yeah.
Funky. Ebullient, is that a word? Ebullient? I'm not quite sure what it means, but I just feel like it fits.
Can it be hyphenated?
I'm gonna hyphenate this one. She's live. Super psyched. Shioban is always super psyched about everything. And to be psyched isn't just to be excited or to be enthusiastic or to believe that people can do things that they themselves might not fully believe yet. In fact, it's all of those and everything else that I didn't mention. So to be super psyched it's a big deal. And I probably would only say that God is also super psyched.
Describe Shioban in a movement.
Yeah.
I totally think she has a lot of attitude. She's like, So I guess like spunky.
A firework, I'd have to say. Expressing in her whole, from her like entire body up into her hair to everything that she does, everything, she always has to be amazing at everything. Even like, it's like a subtlety, it's just like who she is. Like you don't, a firecracker doesn't have to try, it just is. And I think Shioban is a firecracker, just always brightens up everything in darkness, brightens up our day. When we're down, she knows the perfect thing to say to always pick us back up and keep us going, and really making us just always being ooh and ah at everything that she does.